Hi, this is Brandon Novak, head wrestling coach at St. John's University. Here to talk to you a little bit about our season preview for 2010-2011 season. This year we brought in a great number of freshmen and transfer guys to go with our current roster of guys. We've got about 45 guys in our wrestling room for the first 3 weeks of practice here. Geared up now for this Saturday's big event down at the Augie Open down at Augsburg College in Minneapolis, where we'll have about 40 guys wrestling and competing for us. Give you kind of a roster rundown of what we've got starting and coming back. Pretty excited with who we've got. 9 out of the 10 guys that competed in the national qualifier last year are back, as well as 3 national qualifiers, and of course our 2-time national champ Minn will be back. So starting off right away at 125, we've got Scott Paternos will battle for the position there. He's a junior. Actually got his weight under control real well right now, and looking for great things out of him. At 25, he'll have some pressure from guys like Donovan Sullivan, a freshman from Caston Manorville. Another freshman from Delano, Dalton Sowers, will also battle for some time there, as well as 5th-year senior Matt Lane from Hastings, who will be in that lineup. So at 133, we've got Chad Henley, who will be coming back. He was a national regional qualifier participant for us 2 years ago. Wrestled 133, backed up our 4-time All-American Mogi Batar last year. He'll be at 133, looking for a great season out of him, and he'll have quite a few guys backing him up as we go into the season here with Alex Peck from Benilde. We'll be backing him up right away out of the chute at 133. At 141, I think we kind of hit our stride here with our lineup. We got a transfer in Chris Sandy in, who was ranked behind Minga, our 2-time national champ, at the start of last year for the first half of the season. He transferred in from Wartburg. We're looking for him to be a top placer in the national tournament this year, and bringing a lot of experience to our lineup in a spot where we got a couple question marks. Backing him up will be Ryan Arney from Orono this year. He's 141, 149 kind of combination guy right now, figuring out his weight as he gets into this first month of college wrestling. At 149 pounds, there'll be Minga Batsuk. He'll be moving up from 141. He'll be wrestling at 149 for us. Looks great at the weight. Competed this summer nationally for the Mongolian team, and trained with them, trying to make the Olympic their national team all season, basically all summer long. So we're looking for him to do great things for us at 149. He'll be backed up by a bunch of guys. One freshman that, in particular, that's looking really good is Joe Hessing. Joe's from Delano, looking outstanding right now. He'll also be backed up by Matt Conahan, Kyle Glenn. Matt Conahan's from Colorado, and Kyle Glenn's from Shakopee. So we got quite a bit of depth these next few weights, so we're pretty excited about that. At 157 pounds, we have Drew Larson, who's coming off a placing in the regional tournament last year at 149, as well as John Veit from Hastings, who will be was our 4th place regional finisher last year at 157. So those 2 guys are going to battle it out at 157 with backup Chris Stevermer right there with them. 165, we get to a national qualifier. Matt Barson will be back. He's a senior from Champlain Park, looking to have another great year. He went into the regional tournament with 2 losses and 20-plus wins last year, so we look for great things out of Matt. As always, kind of one of our leaders on the team, and definitely look for him to have a great season. He'll be backed up with by Nick Schuler, who's a freshman, redshirt freshman, medical redshirt freshman from Totino Grace. He's coming in after having a shoulder injury last year that held him out. He's back and already looking great, and going to make some noise as our backup there at 65. So at 174, we have Matthew Farr, and he'll be backed up by Dustin Rager. Kind of those 2 have been the combination for us at 174 for the last 2 and 3 years here. So we're looking for great things out of both those guys. Matthew was ranked as high as number 4, I think, in the country last year, and we're looking for him to get back after having a nasty high ankle sprain midway through the season last year. At 184, we'll have Dustin Baxter back this year after a season-ending injury in football last year with his knee, and he'll be battling with Mitch Hagan, who had a great year-end tournament for us in the regional, placing 3rd, losing to 2 All-Americans in our regional, and those 2 are going to battle for time at 184. 197, we have Tony Willert, who after a little experiment at the end of last year going into the regional tournament, he had bumped off the 2-time defending national champ at heavyweight from lacrosse. After major decisioning him, we made the decision to let him go up to heavyweight and see if he couldn't win the title at heavyweight. The day before the regional tournament, he had a high ankle sprain and was pretty much in a walking boot the day of the regional. Place for us at heavyweight, but this year we expect him to just dominate at 197. He'll be backed up by James Carlson from Royalton. And James has been a great competitor all the way through for us for the last 4 years, and we're looking for James to have another great season for us. At heavyweight, we've kind of got an interesting whole mix of guys there. We have a bunch of freshmen that will be battling, as well as Johnnie, who will be a junior for us, battling for time as well at that heavyweight spot.